Hey everyone, we're here on Toulan for the event weekend, and so I thought we would go ahead and do those card instances I like to do while we're here. Get us some Mercil tokens, take a stab at maybe getting some other stuff. Um, the missions here from Azrak, he's on right outside Guardian Village. You see Guardian Village is a little to the east and slightly south. You can see it in the backdrop. It's super close. And we're just going to grab all three. We'll run them back to back. They're a lot of fun. They're super short. And you will need some Nawa energy cells, one per one you want to do. Now let's head over to where the zone in is, which is going to be right over there. We've gone ahead and waypointed it. And it's just a small little disc on the ground that as you get close pops up like a little portal. Oh, we didn't have enough momentum. I think that would have killed me in real life there. Alright, we're just going to run up. It'll be easier. Next time we'll just fly over and use the Slipnir, I think. Always a little rough when it's quicker to walk than to use the vehicle. I guess at this point it'd probably be quicker to throw down the vehicle, but I wonder if they're looking for the portal or just coming back from it. Well, if you're just coming back, you can use the T feature to teleport back to town. Because I believe that's the closest revival. And yep, right here, here's that little interactive thing I was talking about. It's going to pop up. And we're going to we'll start with the Baydar card. And we'll do it Baydar, Qaydar, Shamsdar. I know Shamstar's the hard one that we're likely to need or to switch to our Mayhem armor and a rifle. We'll try to use the sword a little bit just to kind of burn it up. Although, I do want to put a decay absorber on it, I think. Make sure it has one. Oh, it does already. Good. Oh, we'll go ahead and put armor on. Although I don't need the life steal, I don't think. And so we'll kill a few Machats. There's a ton of dailies on Toulan. And so the Machat one is a kill 40, and you get a little bit of handgun skill. I don't really use handguns, but we still take the skill. It's 2 pack of handgun, so it's a minuscule amount of skill, but I still grab it every time. Just in case one day I want to switch or there's a super nice handgun I get as a drop and I want to burn it out. And it's literally free. I'm already doing it. And so anytime you can dip and get something extra, even if you don't necessarily use it while you're doing what you would already be doing, I consider it a bonus. And these little card instances are a nice way to work through a small amount of codex on a variety of monsters. Like we'll see Makhat, in the 3 instances, we'll see Makhat, we'll see Dahar, we'll see some Tab-Tabs, I think. Maybe not on the Tab-Tabs. We'll for sure see some Bobri and some Kathas. And so that's nice. We'll pull up the codex here. And so it's not a lot of codex. It looks like 0.2% right now, but we are working on rank 19. Because of all the CUHOFs we do, Makhats are in a lot of those, and they have a fair amount of hit points in those instances. So it helps to work up the codex there. Um, and so if you're just trying to get codex, sometimes those might be worth it. The tabs go up much faster than the tabs outside of it, uh, and the Coffis as well. And that's the, I think, CUHOF 1 or 2. In 3, you get those. They're not Coffices. Which ones are they? They are, yeah, these guys are in the first couple, and then in number 3 it switches to this guy. And in 4, I think there's Mockhots and something else, and the 5th one is, I think, all that Doohole. And so we haven't really done that one, and that's why our codex is really low on them. We went out and did the wave event one time though, and that was a lot of fun. But I was reading up on it, and I think it's around 500 pen ammo to get through the CUHOF 5. It said. I'll see if I can find it again. Maybe I have it bookmarked while we're taking these guys down. Yeah, around 500 pet is what it says. These, on the other hand, are super cheap to do, just because there's so few monsters. That was a nice little critical they hit us with. Yeah, if I remember right, it's about 15 minutes per instance on these with the DPS we're going to be bringing to the table. And like most of the instances on Tolan, you'll notice that none of the mobs carry loot in here, and it'll all be in a treasure chest at the end. Which I like. Um, Once you get into the CUH of 3 and 4 and beyond, the amount of mobs you have to kill to get to the treasure chest guarantees that each one is a low global swirly. You get to hear the trumpets. Here we are. Into the Bari territory. I figured we should probably pull them in. They got a fair amount more hit points than the ones we were dealing with a moment ago. Let's see if we can find the Bari daily. Oh, we should put the lifesteal back on with these guys, I guess. Ah, there it is. Oh, we don't have the other daily for them. So there's another daily to kill 100 Bari that we get at that North Pit teleporter. There's a guy, and I forgot to grab it before we came out and did this. Or we would be double dipping 3 ways. 3 ways to Sunday. Oh, they're hitting pretty hard. Maybe we'll go to a little bit more DPS to finish out. Alright, time to heal up a little bit. We finished the daily for the Bari here today. And that'll be a little bit of perception skill, which we always like because it's a looter skill, right? Let's see what our skill boost was we got. 21%, that's not bad. Oh, bummer, we got both of them. Hopefully we can put one down before we have to heal. Alright, time for the boss. And if I remember right, it's going to be like a Bari Stalker. Which is nice. We're getting a little bit of codex on these Bari. I like to do them as a hunt every now and again. I also like the wave event they had, but it's too close to the evolved Wahesh during the end of month event, and so I don't ever do it anymore. Alright, then it gives you a 5-minute countdown to raid the treasure room. You can tell because it's the fancy gold door. I do like the fancy gold door at the end to indicate that you're about to get some looted, some stuff. Alright, looks like we got a few tokens there. About 54 total now. And a limited piece of armor. That's kind of neat. Now we'll go back over to this interactive, and we'll just go right into that Qaydar card. And we'll try to start out with the sword again, and then at some point we'll switch to a rifle. Ah, here we are. So let's pull up their daily. This daily actually recently got added compared to the other ones. It's been in for a while now, but it was the only mob that didn't have a daily on Toulan, and they went ahead and fixed that and gave it a, I believe it's long blades. Yeah, 2 pack of long blade for killing 40 of these. And the ones in the CUHF don't count for those dailies. They have their own daily. Um, but with these card instances, they actually count normal mobs. And so that's why we were getting that Bari daily knocked out. We'll make a little progress on this. I don't think we'll get close to 40 in here, but we will get a few. And we'll go ahead and pull up their codex as well. That way we can kind of keep an eye on it a little bit. And we won't make a ton of progress on it, but it'll be a little chunk knocked out. About 0.5% per kill, it looks like. Oh, now we're into some Dahars. We'll pull up their codex. They also have a daily, though. Let's see if I can pull that up. It's also for some handgun skill. They went kind of handgun heavy a little bit. 170 kills. Oh, I should look at the value. 11 pack in handgun. But yeah, I figured this would be a good chance for us to work up our melee skills a little bit. Um, the extra hit points are always nice. The extra carry capacity from the strength is always super nice, especially as we seem to want to be a little bit of a pack rat. Alright, let's go see what's in the next room. I like how you can occasionally hear the drip of water in these if the volume's up high enough. Um, yeah, I heard it again. I thought maybe I was just hearing things, but no, I for sure heard it again right there. So it's kind of like a nice wet cave. Uh, I also like how the fire flares up a little brighter as you approach it. All right, back to a few of these coppices. Quaffis? I don't really know how to pronounce their name. I'll just go with it. Oop, getting tag teamed. These prowlers definitely have a few more hit points, which is good for us. It'll give us a chance to get some more skills here. And pads and chests with a little bit of loot. Alright, back to a couple of Dahars, it looks like. And then we might be seeing a boss here soon. I think we have another room to go, though. And I was mistaken. But you see, it's only about 6,000 damage, I think, by the time we're done with this boss. That you have to inflict to get through this. Super quick. Um, I find him to be a lot of fun. But you could also definitely run through one of these while you eat your lunch, if you were inclined. They're that quick. Especially if you have one of those hour lunch breaks. Alright, let's see what we're getting here. Handful of tokens, some eye oil, some shrapnel. Alright, and that's the second one down. Next, we're going to do the Shamsdar one. This one's actually going to be the hard one. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to switch to our real armor pretty early on. But we'll wait and see what we get in here. I don't remember which mobs we start with. Ah, now I remember. So we're going to see some of these Chief Kahirs, and I think some Zahirs later. And so we'll pull this one in. And then I'll kind of look for the quests that are associated with them. There's that one. There's that one. Those are all a bunch of mining. Oh, cool, that codexed us. So I think we'll be taking that evade skill. A few extra points and not getting hit is always a good thing. They have a reasonable aggro range. Not super like those Aatroxes and whatnot, but definitely not tiny either. Alright, that's gonna be the end of room 1 here. I like that we're working this Kahir Codex a little bit. I don't get a chance to do that very often. Maybe we'll do the wave event later in the week. Just to kind of take a stab at that. We might want to be boosting our DPS up a little bit. Although we heal enough with each strike that it's still going okay. Till they start landing consecutive hits anyway. Mainly because I really want to be working up this melee skills. And so we'll push the envelope a little bit until it's extremely evident that we need to switch to a bigger DPS item, aka the rifle. I really like that lifesteal amp. It doesn't amp the damage, it just adds a little bit more evade and lifesteal. Alright, I think this is the last one for this room. Well, sometimes they have a good aggro radius. That guy had his head in the sand. And then I think the next room will probably switch to these Zahirs, which I like the daily, but I'm less excited about the codex just because most of what we hunt for the citizenship quest at the end of every month is those G Zahir hosts. So we'll get ample opportunity to work that codex up. Nope, not there yet. And the longer I can use the sword through this, the happier I'm going to be. Since we're still trying to break, I think another 2 more after this. We made a handful to work through, and they actually last a little longer than I was expecting. And so we'll get a small, but it's a heavy weapon reward, which is really nice. 35 pack is actually a pretty decent reward. And it's for a daily. I believe this daily resets after 1 hour. So maybe I should be doing that one a little more. Oh, the Zahir one is Dex, which we like. It's a looter skill. And so we're always happy when we get a few of those knocked out. The hosts do not count for that one. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, they hit a little harder. They definitely hit harder. Ooh, that was a big hit. Yeah, I think they're starting to hit a little too hard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that and drop it on that one. I think it is the one we're using. Oh, we can just check. Yep, that's the right one. And we'll just, I'm going to throw myself a couple of heals. We'll switch to the rifle to finish out. Just so I don't have to switch to my mayhem armor necessarily. Alright, let's go check out the next room. Although I might just switch to the mayhem armor anyway. But we'll see. I think we'll need it for the boss, but I was hoping to not have to use it for up until then. That was the goal anyway, but we obviously need to get a little more evasive skills than we have if we want to actually have that happen. Alright, we're gonna swap armor. I didn't really want to, but and then I'm just gonna use the sword to kind of heal up a little bit instead of using a regen chip. Oh wait, I pulled the amp off. We'll see how tough the boss is. Maybe we sort it up. Maybe we switch to that big uh, carbine. I feel this is carbine territory for sure. Level 24 ancient. I feel he's gonna hit hard even through the mayhem armor. And we have those Cyrene officer plates in all but one slot now. We need to go back and finish that up at some point. But we need some. We're gonna have to go farm some tail tips there. I think we're about 5 or 10 short. You see, we got a small boost to our codexes. Nothing to write home about though. Let's grab our little loot boxes, see what we get here, see if we can get some tokens or all sorts of random stuff drops here actually. Most of it's just pretty rare. So how many tokens we get total? 300 tokens between all three card instances with it look like about 120 or 130 of them coming from this one. And so that's going to conclude the three card instances here on Tolan. I hope that everyone is having an amazing day. Stay epic.